Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are returning, thank you so much for being here. If you're new, please do consider subscribing. It helps the channel a lot. Today we are looking at no contact messages. So what's going on in the silence, right? Between you and your person. This is a collective reading. So if you guys would like to book me for your own personal readings, you can do so by clicking the link down in the description box below, or you can email me directly at moonphasetarot1111@gmail.com. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so we have 4 different message decks here today. So we have you're my love, my air, my being, you are my everything. How pretty. I might do songs at the end. I didn't pull them. Normally I pull them first, but I didn't pull them. I check my phone over and over all day looking for a text or a missed call from you. So you're heavily, heavily on their mind. They're trying to manifest you calling them. I'm so grateful for you. You changed everything. I'm getting clarity about who I am. Up until now, I've lived my whole life in the dark. When I think of how I treated you, I cry. What was I thinking? So yeah, if they were, you know, in distorted energy, we'll just put it that way, they have regrets. The thought of someone else touching what is mine gets me so angry. They're jealous. I'm hearing that Nick Jonas song, Jealous. Yeah, they're jealous. The mask I show everyone else never worked with you, not even in the beginning. This is usually the reason that they run. It's not that they're afraid of you. They're afraid that they have feelings for you. Okay, so they're running from the feelings. They're running from the, obligation. They're running from having to grow up. That's usually what they run from. I never thought a hookup would change my whole life. Okay, so if you guys started, maybe casual, like a friends with benefits, or even, it could be like a hookup bar thing, right? They never expected to catch feelings. Or this could be taken 2 ways. If you guys were an actual couple, if you guys were together and then they hooked up with somebody else, that could have ruined everything with you guys. So take it however it resonates. I'm sorry for hurting you. I was scared of my feelings, so I pushed you away. What did I just say? They were scared of their feelings. They're not afraid of you. They're afraid of the feelings. You make me so nervous because I know you see through to the real me. Yeah, they can't portray the false identity with you. You know who they are. You know them better than they know them. You are the strongest person I've ever met. How do you do it? I think that this can be taken a couple different ways too, but when it comes to your strength and authenticity, okay, they're not used to that. And I do believe that you're a person who loves wholeheartedly as well. So that's another thing that they're not used to. They've never seen that before because they themselves can't do it. I'm excited to go to sleep because I know I'll see you in my dreams. You guys could be, dreaming about each other, but you could be like linking up in the 5D as well. I'm in awe of everything you do. You're just so flawless. They admire you a great deal. Like, we've had 2 cards stating that already, and we just started. You knew all along, didn't you? We're going to clarify. What did you know? Because it could be different for everybody, but I want to see maybe an all around here. What did the collective know? Or what do what does the Divine Masculine think the collective knew? There we go. Let's try that. So we have the Hermit and the Page of Wands. So you're definitely, you know, in tuned with yourself. The Page of Wands is about learning. The Hermit is about self-reflection. You might have known that they needed to self-reflect as well. And then here we have the Fool. The Fool is all signs, and the Hermit is the Virgo energy. So yeah, I'm getting like you were ready. I'm getting like you were ready. But ready for what? Okay, the Three of Cups. With this Three of Cups here, that can talk about gatherings, but I'm not really getting a gathering feeling. I'm getting more of a, like, taking it to a higher level. Like, maybe you knew all along, like, the hookup. Remember when they were saying they never knew a hookup would end like this? You know, like they would change their whole life. Maybe you did know. Maybe you did know that the hookup was more than that, deeper down. Okay? Like, I'm also picking that up. Oh my goodness. And then here's the Two of Cups as I'm saying that. Like, you knew that there was some kind of soul bond here, or they are assuming that you did. Okay. Wow. You're the love of my life. Wow. We got that, you know, the, like, you're my love, my air, my reason for being. Like, this person, like, Usher, you got it bad. Like, wow. I know I have a lot of explaining to do. Yes, they do. I'm not strong enough for you. So this is their self-doubt. Okay, this can be another reason that they hesitate, right? Because even though they're running from the feelings, when they get over that part of it, like when they've come to the realization, like, okay, I love this person. We've got it all over the place. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. They do love you, right? Then it's self-worth. What if I'm not good enough? You know, I've done this and that and the other. I'm obviously not good enough for this person. This person keeps you up on a pedestal. You got to remember that. So they are at a time where they're trying to level themselves up to feel worthy of receiving your love in return. I know I took you for granted. I am so ashamed. I'm terrified you want more than I can give you. There's that lack mentality again. My life has no color without you. I do believe that they will figure it out. You know, that's part of the healing. Okay, they're going to figure it out. I no longer care what others think about me. So that could have been another thing that was holding them back. Like, you know, what if they don't approve of my person? Or what if they don't approve that I'm changing my life? Because you'd be very surprised. Sometimes there's people that don't support when someone gets their ish together. Like, they are very comfortable when, you know, say this person, I don't know, partied with them kind of thing, right? But now they don't want to do that anymore. So now this, you know, their friends are looking at them like, well, you used to hang out with us all the time and now you're gone, right? So your person is no longer caring how other people perceive their growing up, their maturity, and the fact that they are now more focused on building the life they want instead of the life someone else wants for them. Oh my goodness. You can't make it up. I want to marry you one day. See? There you go. Our story isn't over yet. I'm coming back. The past is on replay in my head. Yeah, they go over and over all the things that they should have done, all the things that they didn't do, all of the things they did do that were negative. They go through all of that, you know, and then they go into their, it's not really a pity party, but it's guilt. It's guilt. I'm figuring out how to make this work. Yeah, they're going through all their steps. You've got me doing things I've never done. We're going to look into that and see what it is that they are doing. Oh, here we go. See? Told you. Didn't I say the plans? Yeah. I plan to reach out to you soon. That's one of them. So, what are they doing that they've never done before? All right. We've got the Five of Swords and the Moon. Okay. So they're strategizing. What else? I'm sorry if you hear that in the background. That's the TV downstairs and people laughing because, I mean, why be quiet, right? YOLO. All right. We have, let's see here. Maybe they've never reflected before. Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, they've never taken the time to reflect their own, like, shortcomings. You know, the Five of Swords can talk about, it's not necessarily manipulation, but it's just wanting to win no matter what. Okay, like no matter what it takes. And then what ends up happening is that person is alone, okay, as you see, alone with their sword. So it's like, really, what did they win? Right? They've never taken the time to realize that their games are why they are where they are. They've never reflected about that before. What else? Because this, I mean, this runs pretty deep here with this moon energy. That's Pisces and Cancer energy. What else about this? What else have they never done before? The Hermit. Yeah, self-reflection again. They've never withdrawn and gone in to figure out their stuff. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and then here is the Ten of Pentacles. You know, they're wanting to bring you this solid offer. You have them thinking about the entire family package. You know, here's the Queen of Pentacles. You set the tone. You set the complete tone on this person's healing. They've never looked into healing before you. You know, and then, like I said, we have, I plan to reach out to you soon. And then here is this one. Should I reach out, will you hear what I have to say? I mean, you can leave it down in the comments below. Like, will you hear them if they reach out? Will you answer? You walking away was the wake-up call I needed. So if you walked away from this person, if you were like, I'm done, I've had enough, I'm over the games. With that Five of Swords, that's usually games. I'm over it. That was a huge punch in the face for them. I'm making my way back to you. Like, they do want to communicate. I reread our text and think of what I should have said. You know, for those of you who have been ghosted, they probably think of the fact that they didn't reply at all. You know, why didn't I reply? Like, that was so dumb. It was so simple. How are you okay? I feel like I'm going crazy without you. Well, that's part of the shove. You don't have to do anything. The universe will shove them. I won't make the same mistakes again, I promise. So they want to show up to you correctly. I hear you in my thoughts telling me what to do. So even in your absence, you're guiding them. I'm here with you always. Our souls are woven together in ways beyond comprehension. This is a much more soulful deck that I made to show the healing, you know. My soul is awakened because of you, and I'll spend every day cherishing the light you bring into my life. I keep seeing signs of you everywhere I go, whether it's something you used to say or a memory we shared. You know, that's part of the universe as well. The universe will push them where they're meant to be. That's what I said. You don't have to do anything on your end. You can literally just sit back and receive. Just sit, chill, receive. I'm lost without your light guiding me. I miss the connection we shared, and I hope we can find our way back when the time is right. This is the surrender, okay? The surrender has to happen on your part and their part. When you surrender and let the universe work its magic, that's when everything starts. It's like a snowball down the hill, right? Like it just goes. From the moment we met, it was like everything clicked into place. I knew I was standing in front of something sacred. Yeah. They know that you're the one, and they know that you have known all this time. When our paths crossed, I felt a pull in my soul, like I was finally home. It was beyond words, beyond time. I feel this empty space without you, like a part of me is missing. It's hard to put into words, but I know I need to figure this out for both of us. That's why they're healing. They're finally doing the inner work. I can feel the shift, and it's because of you. Yeah, it is because of you. I feel the distance, the void between us, but it's in the silence that I'm finding the truth. I'm scared of losing you, yet I know I have to face myself first before I can truly be what you deserve. This is what they're doing now. They miss you, but they know that they have to do the inner work. That's why you've got them doing things they've never done. They're finally doing the inner work. In your presence, I remember who I truly am. You are my reflection, my guide, my home. This reminds me of that Justin Timberlake song, Mirrors. Check that out if you've never listened to it. It's beautiful. Now, in this space apart, I am realizing how much of myself I've hidden from you and from me. And last message. Oh, I do have the two longer messages though. I ran because I was scared of how deep this connection was, how much I could lose if I opened up. I'm going to look into this because I want to know what they thought they were losing. What did they think they were losing if they opened up? We have the Queen of Pentacles is back. The Sun, that's Leo energy. What else? We have the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. So they could have thought, for those who were dealing with other people or options, they could have not liked the idea of settling down right away because they were losing the part of themselves that could go and find other options if they wanted to. It's not necessarily that they did want to. It was just like being tied down to one person kind of thing. They could have also, with this Queen of Pentacles here, could have thought that if they opened up and told you the uglier sides of themselves, that they could lose you. You know, a lot of people judge themselves very harshly. And if you're dealing with people who are not open to the idea that people are flawed, we are all flawed, okay? If you're dealing with people who are not that open-minded to expose yourself and all your flaws, they were afraid that they would be judged. I'm not saying you are that type of person, but they were thinking maybe you could be, right? Or they've dealt with people like that in the past that once they knew the whole truth, walked away from them or judged them or belittled them or whatever happened. You know, everybody's situation is different. So they, in multiple ways, this person was afraid of losing their self, but the identity that they had wasn't a true identity. So they needed to find their true identity. They were afraid of losing the false identity that they have became to know as real. I hope I'm making sense. Okay. The Two of Swords. Yeah, this person was in a lot of indecision. They didn't know which way to go. So they just ran. And then here it says, I care. I know it seems like I don't, but I do. You're the only person I care about. You make it impossible to not love you. You are perfect in every way. That is another thing. Keeping any person up on a pedestal where you think that you need to rise to this grand stature is a lot of pressure. And I'm not saying you put this pressure on this person. This person put this pressure on this person. Okay, so they have been looking up to you for so long that they just feel like no matter what they do, they're falling short. I'm so jealous of everyone that gets to spend time with you. I wish it was me with you instead. I hate that you won't speak to me. And the reason that I'm laughing, okay, I'm not laughing at their misery because that's miserable. I'm laughing because of their desperation, because now they feel like you did when they wouldn't talk to you. Okay, so we are going to get a song. So is there any songs that, oh, okay, so we have Miguel Adorn that just flew out. It says, and they stay trying to break us down, but don't let that affect us. No, baby, you just got to let my love, let my love, let my love adorn you. Okay, so that's why we got earlier that they didn't no longer care what other people thought of them. So they're finally at that space where I don't care. Like, haters are always going to hate. Like, let's give them more to hate us for. It's like that, okay? Cyndi Lauper, True Colors. You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged. Oh, I realize it's hard to take courage. In a world full of people, you can lose sight of it all, and the darkness inside can make you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. Okay, so no matter what, you have been yourself, and they love you for that. And that's what's going to keep you, well, not keep you. I mean, I guess keep you. I think that you do love this person. You already love this person. I think you've always loved this person. So when they finally realize their own worth, I think you're going to love them more. We have Ariana Grande, Every Time. I've tried to fight our energy, But every time I think I'm free, you get high and call on the regular. I get weak and fall like a teenager. Why, oh why, does God keep bringing me back to you? I get drunk, pretend that I'm over it, self-destruct, show up like an idiot. Why, oh why, does God keep bringing me back to you? Because that's part of the plan. That's part of destiny, okay? And then we have boys to men, end of the road. Although we've come to the end of the road, still I can't let you go. It's unnatural. You belong to me, I belong to you. Come to the end of the road, still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me, I belong to you. Sorry that it looks faded, but my ink ran out. So, yeah. Even with, I mean, we have more confirmation here too. We have confirmation that people have been in your business. We have confirmation that, you know, you guys went your separate ways, right? First they were ghosting, then you were ghosting. And we have confirmation that no matter how many times you guys break apart, the universe will bring you back. So there you go. And I'm not going to do charms. Normally I do charms, but this is already ran pretty late. It's 26 minutes into. So I'm going to leave it here. And if there is a reading that you guys would like to see, please leave it down in the comments below. If it resonates, let me know. If you want to talk to your person or answer any of the messages that were read to you today, you can do that in the comments as well. Yeah. If you like it, make sure that you like it, hit the thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. All right? I am sending you guys so much love and light on your journey, always.